Hey, friends. Welcome back to the Talk to Me Nice podcast, where we keep it real, keep it cute, but we don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm your girl, QueenieReneé, and today we're talking about that dangerous little gray area, situationship. You're not my man, but you're still calling me every day. I'm not your girl, but you don't want me talking to nobody else. We're going to talk about the rules, the delusion, and the drama that comes along with it. And I know some of y'all are in one right now. So pour a drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Let's just define for the people in the back what a you're not my man but situation is. It's when you don't have a title, but you got all the energy of a relationship. You're doing couple stuff, you're checking in, you're catching feelings. But if somebody asks, y'all both are like, nah, we just chilling. Examples of this is texting all day, spending weekends together. If you're doing them holiday and birthday celebrations, hmm or knowing each other's family and friends, you in deep. But why do we end up here? Sometimes we want the comfort without the commitment, and sometimes we're just scared to lock it down. But sometimes, some of us are just a little delulu, thinking it's gonna magically turn into more without saying a word. And I can say that because I've been there, acting cool, but low key ready to flip a table if the thought of talking to somebody else even arises. Yeah. If you're wondering if you're in one of these, here's a checklist. You get mad when they don't text back but pretend like you don't care. Yeah. You've met their mama but you're still just a little friend. You expect monogamy but never said it out loud. They come to you for emotional support but not for commitment. Or you're lurking on their socials but can't technically accuse them of cheating. If you've checked off more than two, baby, you in deep. Yep. Let's talk about the rules nobody admits though, but everybody follows these in situationships. Don't embarrass me publicly. Don't talk to my friends. Don't act single in my face. And keep me updated on your life, even though you don't owe me shit. The problem is, we'll flip out if these rules are broken. But the second someone says, so are y'all together or what? It's, oh no, we just chilling. I mean, we gotta make that make sense, y'all. The math ain't math. Now let's get into the double standards of this whole thing because they are real. You can talk to other people, but they can't. That ain't cool. They expect loyalty, but they're keeping their options open. You want them to act like your partner, but you won't claim them either. If you're gonna play the boyfriend girlfriend game, expect the boyfriend girlfriend rules to apply. Period. You can't have it both ways. Okay? If you're gonna stay in one of these situationships, here's the survival guide. Set the boundaries early, even if it's awkward. Don't be shocked when they act single. It's gonna happen and you know it. Keep your emotions in check or walk away. And have your own life popping so you're not obsessed with theirs. The point is, you don't lose yourself in the situation you're not even officially in. And that's where you gotta remember to stay. Okay, so let me pause for a second. Let me tell you where this all started. I was minding my business, scrolling my phone, and I see this meme that says, "You're not my man, but you better not embarrass me." And I laughed because I'm guilty. I felt that. But then I started to think about all the wild gray areas in situationships. Like, there was this one time I had a not my man situation who would literally call me every morning, text me good night, and get mad if I didn't answer. But let me bring up a label. Cricket. He hit me with a, "I'm not ready for that in a relationship right now." Sir, you're doing the relationship thing with the relationship energy, but you're not my man. Make it make sense. Stop playing with me. And I know you're listening right now, like, oh, girl, I got a story too. But this is universal. Okay? Don't come. It's important to remember there's a contradiction here too. Because some of y'all, and yes, I said it, y'all will scream, "We just chilling. I'm not looking for everything serious," but you're clocking my every move. Like you don't want a relationship, but you're mad I posted a boomerang of me at dinner. You don't want a relationship, but you're texting me, "Who's there? Sir, rent is due." And so is the explanation of your behavior. Let me give y'all a few examples I've heard, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say. He says we're not exclusive, but gets mad when you don't answer at night. He says he's single, but introduces me to his mama. Or he says he's not ready for commitment, but keeps talking about our future house. The math ain't math. Okay. Some of the confessions I got from Talk to Me Nights After Dark, I'm going to share here with y'all. I got some good ones. Confession number 1. You're not my man, but I still fold your laundry when I come over. Now, sis, if you don't put them fucking clothes down, stop playing. Number 2. You're not my man, but I still let you use my DoorDash account. No, because now he's ordering food for his cousin. Stop playing, girl. Or you're not my man, but I still tell you where I'm going just so you don't trip. Yeah, I'm gonna kick y'all ass. Because here's the thing. Why are you reporting in like it's the military if you're not given a title? Explain it, please. Let's play a little game. I'm gonna give you a situation and you decide if it's a you're not my man situation or absolutely not. First up, we got you're not my man, but you can spend the night. Yeah, he can spend the night. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I know y'all probably are too. Next is you're not my man, but you can use my Netflix password. That's the gray area. I thought it was gonna be more like you can use my car because that's a no-no. But unless you paying half the bill, I'm just playing. How about you're not my man, but you can meet my mama? I don't like that. I don't like people to meet my family if you're not gonna be around. So, nah, I'm gonna say no on that. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. See, the thing is, these boundaries get blurry real quick. I think my top 3 to survive this toxic situation is keeping the roster alive. Until somebody makes it official, everybody's technically single, Don't post them unless they post you. I don't post them anyway, so I don't really care about that. But that could probably help you. Like, that could be a survival tactic. And enjoy it. But remember, it's not forever. If it's meant to grow into something, it will. If not, take it for what it is and move on. Just have fun. And honestly, if you ever feel like you're giving girlfriend energy or boyfriend energy to someone who's treating you like a just chill situation, scale it back. All right, before I wrap this up, let's really talk about this whole you're not my man dynamic because there's levels to this. You know what I noticed? You can do a little nice thing for somebody and suddenly they're acting like you owe them that energy forever. Like, I cooked one meal, bro. Now you're talking about what's for dinner? Sir, you better be meal prepping at your mama's house. And it's not even about me being petty. It's just that showing affection doesn't mean I signed up for a relationship subscription plan. That was a free trial, baby. That is the wild part, though. You can literally do all the girlfriend boyfriend things without being somebody's partner. We'll be hanging out, meeting family, taking trips, acting like a full blown couple. And then when you bring up the title, they hit you with, oh, we just chilling. Like, so we just chilling in matching outfits with joint Amazon orders? That's crazy. When you're not officially together, technically you can still talk to other people, right? But let's be real. Feelings don't care about technical. If I see you hugged up with somebody else, I'm going to feel a type of way, title or not. And there's some stuff that just is off limits, period. Like disrespecting me in public or doing something that would embarrass me. Title or no title, we're not doing that. I've heard every excuse in the book. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm finding myself. I just don't want to ruin what we have. Translation is, you want the benefits without the accountability. You want the connection without the commitment. And hey, if both people are cool with that, fine. But most times, one person catches feelings and then it gets complicated. The biggest risk in this type of situation is that the blurred lines between we're vibing and I'm in love with you, because without a title, you can't technically hold them accountable, but emotionally, you're still attached. That's how people end up hurt, because you were living in a gray area too long without checking in on where you really stand. Now, I'm not going to act like it's always bad. Some you're not my man setups are peaceful as hell. No drama, no pressure, no arguing over the little stuff. Y'all just enjoy each other's time and keep it real and keep it light. But the only way it works is if there's mutual respect and honesty. And if you start lying, moving shady, or making me feel insecure, then we have a problem. For me personally, titles do matter. Not because I'm obsessed with the label, but because it's about clarity. If we're just having fun, cool, say that. If we're building something, that's cool too. Just say that. But I don't like being in a situation where I don't know if I'm single, taken, or in that weird purgatory they call talking. At the end of the day, I need to know which role I'm playing so I don't start acting in a movie that I didn't sign up for. So yeah, that's my little rant. You may not be my man, but that don't mean you can play with me. Period. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So here's the moral of the story. If you're not my man, act accordingly. And if I'm not your girl, act accordingly. Because the second the boundaries start to looking like a situationship, feeling like a situationship, that's where hearts get broke. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Talk to Me Nice podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your homegirls who are currently in their You're Not My Man era, and come back next week for more real talk. Until then, talk to me nice, but keep it real.